Steve Harvey's extended motivational story and speech. Good evening, friends. Today, I'm here to share my journey with you, a journey that I never imagined would lead me here. Speaking to you today, my life has been filled with struggle, failure, and moments of doubt. But it has also been filled with hope, hard work, perseverance, and belief in myself when no one else did. That's what I want to share with you today. The power of never giving up on your dreams, even when the world around you seems to be saying, no. Let me take you back to a time when I wasn't the man you see here today. When I was growing up, life didn't exactly promise me a successful future. I came from a humble background. There were days when I didn't know where my next meal would come from. Money was tight, dreams were big, but the reality was, I felt like I was walking through a storm with no umbrella. At one point in my life, I had to live in my car. I had dreams of becoming a successful comedian, but it seemed impossible. I was struggling just to make ends meet, barely scraping by, but I had a fire inside me that told me, this isn't the end. I used to sit in my car, crying and thinking, will I ever make it? Will I ever get the chance to do what I love? There were moments when I felt like giving up, when I thought my dreams were out of reach. But something deep inside kept pushing me forward. One of the things I've realized in my journey is that failure is not the end. It's just a step. It's a lesson that can teach you what doesn't work and show you a better way. But the key is, don't stop. I had to learn that success doesn't come easily. It doesn't come on the first try or the second or even the 10th. It comes when you stay consistent. Stay true to yourself. And keep going even when things seem impossible. After years of struggling and performing in small comedy clubs, something finally clicked. One day, I got a call to appear on the Apollo, a major stage for comedians. I performed my heart out, but I was nervous. I thought, this is my chance. If I mess this up, I might never get another, but that performance was the breakthrough I needed. From that day, I began to get more opportunities, and my career started to take off. It wasn't easy. There were still many obstacles to overcome. I had to deal with rejection, criticism, and moments when I doubted myself again. But those experiences only fueled my determination. What I realized is that you can't let fear control your future. I had to step out of my comfort zone and trust the process. The most important thing I learned is that you have to believe in yourself, especially when no one else does. People told me time and again that comedy wouldn't work for me, that I'd never make it big. But I refused to let other people's doubts define me. I had faith in my abilities, and I kept pursuing my passion despite the setbacks. When I started out, I had no money, no connections, and no real understanding of how the entertainment industry worked. But what I did have was perseverance. I kept showing up, and every time I showed up, I got better. I got closer to my dream. Now, I'm standing before you, not because everything in my life has been easy, but because I've learned the value of persistence. I want you to understand that success doesn't come overnight. It doesn't happen just because you want it to. It happens because you're willing to work for it every single day. Let me tell you something. Failure is part of the process. Every successful person has faced failure. I've failed so many times in my life, but I've learned that every failure is just a stepping stone. Every failure teaches you something valuable. Embrace it. Don't let fear of failure stop you from taking action. Sometimes, the biggest failures turn out to be your best lessons. There was a time when I was just about to give up, wondering if my dreams would ever become a reality. But that's when I realized the difference between success and failure is how many times you're willing to get back up. It's about how you respond to the challenges life throws at you. Friends, I'm going to tell you this. If you're going through tough times, if you feel like you've hit a wall, if you're struggling to find your way, keep going. Don't quit. Don't let your circumstances define you. You are bigger than any problem you face. You have the strength to overcome anything. But here's the key. Take risks. Step outside your comfort zone. If you always play it safe, you'll never know how far you can go. I had to take risks in my life. And believe me, There were times I thought I was going to fail, but those risks have led me to where I am today. And one of the most important things I want to tell you is this: never lose your faith. There were times when things looked bleak, but my faith kept me grounded. It gave me the strength to keep going when I wanted to quit. Faith is believing in something bigger than yourself and trusting that everything you go through is part of a bigger plan. Today, when I look back on everything, I realize that all of the pain, the hardship, and the struggle were all part of the process. Without them, I wouldn't be who I am today. Embrace your journey, even the difficult parts. They are what shape you. And finally, I want to leave you with this: never stop believing in yourself. The world will try to tell you no, but you have to be the one to tell yourself yes. You have to believe that you are worthy of your dreams. You have to take that leap of faith. No matter how many times you fall, get back up and keep pushing. Because one day, all of your hard work, all of your persistence, all of your struggles will pay off. So remember, no matter where you are in your journey, keep going. Your dream is worth fighting for. You are worth it. Don't let anyone or anything tell you otherwise. Thank you